Hey, this is Sam Black with my third match with Jeskai tokens in Standard. I'm on the draw with a hand that has issues that come into play tapped lands, but outside of that it's really good. I have all my colors and a good number of lands for an opening hand on the draw, and a nice curve of spells that I want. So it'll be fine to just play this guy on turn 2, and then either play this or this or this on turn 3, depending on my draw and what my opponent's playing. I'm going to lead with the monastery here, because my next turn is pretty much set, and I might as well get more information before I scry. Definitely looking for land. That's not a land, so I'm going to put it on the bottom. And I'll play this thing. Whoa, that's not what I was expecting to see. Where did it go? Oh, he's scrying. I see. Alright, so let's attack because I'm representing Lightning Strike. Or Magma Jet, and if he blocks I can just raise the alarm to save my guy. But it wouldn't make a lot of sense to block here. Probably should have just raised the alarm for an extra damage there. I can't imagine that it being an instance is going to help me at all. Whip of Erebos is pretty bad for me. The hope now is that I will be able to functionally combo him out with a bunch of tokens, Jeskai Ascendancy, and Stoke the Flames to just try to attack for a huge amount, which is conceivable if I can draw land to play the Ascendancy and get stuff going. That's not what happened. I think I attack with just the Swift Spear fairly uselessly. He'll almost certainly block, but he might not. And then I just stoke the Courser. Oh, but the stoke is such an important part of my game plan. But getting the Courser out of play is really good. Missed on land, but hit good things to whip, specifically CDC. So now I can either Mantis Rider to hit him. Ascendancy to start stuff going. Or hold Lightning Strike to strike his CDC when he whips it. I think I actually just get the Jeskai Ascendancy going. Problem with the Lightning Strike line is if he does something else that's really bad, I think I need to be proactively developing my board rather than just trying to fight. Like, I kill CDC, but he still gets to mill for 3 and find other stuff to put in his graveyard. I just don't think it gets me. I think I need to be advancing. There's a Hornet Queen. This is all falling apart very rapidly, as expected. 2 more CDCs. I am not going to win this game. I think I actually need to do multiple things, so I have to play more lands. And I'm happy to trade soldiers for lifelinking zombies. Yeah, he has too much life and too much token generation. I really can't win this game ever. Alright, so we definitely bring in a race and suspension field. And disdainful stroke. And anger of the gods. Now to make room for all that stuff. Magma Jet. Lightning Strike is really good against CDC, but I'm bringing in Angers. Let's cut Jeskai Charm. And let's cut Raise the Alarm. I think Raise the Alarm is pretty bad. I'll just bring in 1 Jeskai Charm. Not sure if I should have Brimaz or Negate in. Negate might be better than Swiss Spear. It doesn't counter very much, but it does counter Whip. well, this hand is very different, but I think it's a perfectly reasonable thing to be doing here. I am going to scry right away because I want to find good stuff. Gotta land and put 2 Hornet Queens in the graveyard. Suppose I might as well scry here. I'm not great at turning that on, but it is the kind of thing this hand wants eventually. It's questionable, but I'm going to keep it. Found an opulent palace and milled more great stuff to have in the graveyard. So I can play Mantis Rider, but I straight up lose if he has Whip. So I think I just pass. Clearly opting not to draw Drown in Sorrow and to avoid losing life on the fetch. Forest instead, which I'm happy about. Now I can Mantis Rider while keeping counter mana up. dig through time. Was planning to only counter. Oh, Murderous Cut. Murderous Cut's fine. Not going to counter that. Still don't want to have to use an Anger of the Gods on those Satyr Wayfinders. Getting close to the point where I have to do it anyway. Not at all sure that this is right. What do I... No, I'll wait a turn. That's better. I wonder what my opponent's hand is. 6 cards is a lot for this much not doing anything. CDC resolves, but given that I have Mantis Rider in play, it's somewhat tempting to Lightning Strike in response to the trigger. But then my opponent could play a whip, so I think it's not worth it. Oh, missed anyway. Nice. Now a whip isn't castable, so I'll kill CDC. The worst thing that could happen here is dig through time. I think I'm winning this game. Hornet Queen. If I stroke this, I think I can beat a whip. The advantage of stroking is I get to, yeah, it's just easy enough to win immediately. think this actually does it. But I mean, this easily does it. Lightning strike. Alright, that went better. I wonder if Brimaz is better than Hordling Outburst because of having random ground creatures that don't matter, and I'm bringing in Anger. Yeah, let's assume Brimaz is better than Hordling Outburst, even though he does have some murderous cuts and it's a little harder to cast. I think there's enough upside to go that way. This hand is a little land heavy, but have a Mantis Rider I can cast. I get to scry. I think it's bad but keepable, but it's definitely on the borderline. Well, that was great. It's my best card. So now I have to hold up Disdainful Stroke immediately. Oh, he is playing Nyx Weaver. I don't think this hand affords the luxury of not casting these guys. He has a Courser in play that I can't kill. I think I just need to attack. So he had the whip, which was bad for me, but I have 2 riders and he doesn't have a graveyard yet, so there's still a chance. I might even be favored at this point. I have a lot of pressure and he doesn't have the ability to attack, really. That was bad. I have a lot less pressure now. You can gain life back. Had worse draws. Consider whether I want to double Lightning Strike in his draw step. Fetch land is the best argument for it, but I still don't love it. I think I just have to let him do it. Is he thinking about casting a Wayfinder to guarantee hit this thing? Wow, that's crazy. Shrine, Sorrow, Palace, Temple. Excellent, no creatures. Let's pop out the graveyard here. Kill the Nyx Weaver. No, he's trying a murderous cut. Maybe I wanted to leave the Nyx Weaver alive. That might have been a mistake. Just letting him draw that. I guess I can counter it. Which isn't the best, but it's acceptable, I suppose. It's weird that I'm still playing lands, but I think that Treasure Cruise makes me want to do here with so few cards in my graveyard. Dig through time is a problem. Nyx Weaver's fine. Yeah, I mean, you have other things to do with the whip. Like get back Nyx Weaver. Could let Nyx Weaver live to roll this dig through time, but don't really think I can afford to not spend my mana like that. Oh, I forgot that he gets to... Yeah, of course. Oh, he's just casting the Murderous Cut rather than using the Nyx Weaver? Great. Totally down for countering that now. What he should have done is just sacked the Nyx Weaver in response to the bolt to get something back, I think. Although, that exiles the Nyx Weaver rather than putting it in the graveyard where you can whip it. Wow, that was a great draw. don't think I can afford to play Hordling Outburst this turn. Maybe I can. Then I can Hordling Outburst and Stoke the Flames. Am I that afraid to dig through time? Probably not. Alright, I was going to set his up and his draw, but since I had F8 pressed immediately when I cashed this, we went to the next stop that existed, which was his main. Did he draw dig and then have another one on top? I guess that must be what happened. Forgot that F8 apparently still doesn't work with Convoke. 3 mana floating and you're sacking Windswept Heath. And your mana's not black, but you could make black mana. Let's see where this is going. It's not where I wanted it to be going at all. Gonna need an Anger of the Gods. Well, it's not Anger of the Gods. Yeah, the life link is about to win this game. Whip is a hard card to beat. Satyr Wayfinder. Oh, to put Cities in the graveyard. I guess that's better than just using an X-Weaver. Two CDCs in the graveyard and another one on top. Sometimes that would be a good draw, but I think we've just gone too far. A turn too late, really. Not exactly sure what my hope is at this point. I know that I need Anger of the Gods to do anything. I should stoke this courser. Trying to understand why this guy doesn't play his lands off the top before doing stuff like this. We can still whip CDC. Not good. I guess I shouldn't have killed CDC because I needed to draw Anger on my next turn anyway. And I'd rather have it in play and not attacking and generating life and stuff, and more creatures in the graveyard. Alright, yeah, Anger of the Gods doesn't do anything. I can't win at this point. Yeah, that isn't one. I'm dead.